Hey there folks, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. You guys pretty much unanimously said yes to this series, so we're going to continue it. And one thing to get it out of the way, if you want to see somebody professional do this, nope, that's not me. I'm pretty much a derp, and if you want to see a professional derp play, yeah, because things are going to get messed up, and weird things are going to happen. But that's just the way things go. But we'll have fun along the way, or at least that's the plan. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do things in the most efficient manner, but we'll still do things in a fun manner. Alright, so we have a couple of science points to spend. Unfortunately, I don't think we can spend it on anything. The next thing that we're probably going to get is the battery and the little thing to do more science, because we want to unlock some solar panels eventually so we can keep on doing science while up in orbit. But right now we're going to have to stick with what we have, which is we now have more Rockomac boosters, some more stuff in general, and radial decouplers, which is good, so we can make wonderful, wonderful rockets now. And I believe we have a mission that we're going to be doing. Where is that? Active. So this is just to science from data around Kerbal periap supply rocket, transmit or recover scientific data from around space in Kerbal, incomplete. And as somebody mentioned, we can do more than one at the same time. So let's see, are there any other ones we could do? Perhaps get a little more science and whatnot. We want you to test the R10 solid fuel booster in flight over Kerbal at the altitude of... well, that's actually really high up there. Maybe not that one. What about this one? Test the TR-18 stack decoupler in flight over Kerbal. That is very possible. So let's go get something to write this down with. So that will be at an altitude of 3,400 meters to 4,500 meters at a speed of 90 to 390 meters per second. Alright, and that's just the stack decoupler. Alright, so let's accept that one as well. So now we have several active ones that we can do. So we have to get science from the space around Kerbal and test a stack decoupler. Alright, we're gonna close this guy. Let's go build a new rocket. Still going to be a Mark 1 command pod. And as somebody mentioned last episode, we should probably go to the North Pole and do some research, because you can get a lot of research points there. So instead of flying to the east, I think we're going to try flying to the north for a change and see if we can land on the North Pole this particular flight. We might get into, well, we're probably going to get into space. We might even be able to test the stack decoupler. Okay, this is going to be our second stage, maybe third stage, now that we have a radial decoupler. Let's see here, we want these smaller of the rockets. Let's see here, that has a max thrust of 50, 200, 215. How about the lighter engine? And now we will take the stack decoupler, slap that on there. We're probably going to want some science doohickeys. We have mystery goo. We'll throw some mystery goo on here. And a communitron. There we go. That's somewhat symmetrical. Let's raise this up a bit. Put a couple of parachutes on here. Put one there. And one here. Alright. We're going to want to put the parachutes on a higher stage. There we go. That should be swell. Now let's make the second stage of our rocket. And we will use the high power rocket, the 215 thrust. That should be good. And now to make the first stage. We could probably use liquid fuel. And let's do that. We're going to use the ones with gimbaling engine. We're going to use the gimbaling engines. So, ooh, come on. Stick on there, why don't you? There we go. The gimbaling engines will certainly help steer the rocket. And we're going to need, I believe that's this one right here. Nope, that's not. That's this one. And we'll throw that on there. And we need some space tape. Where is the space tape? Oh, we don't have any space struts. Oh well. No space tape for us. And that should do it. We're going to launch this at the same time. Well, actually, no, let's not launch it. Because we need... Yeah, it'll be fine. Good enough, right? And this is going to be the North Pole Explorer. North... Well, I cannot spell. North... Once again, North. There we go. Explorer. There we go. Explorer. Save it. And... launch it. We may not actually get the stack decoupler mission done this particular time, but we're going to try to make it into space. Alright, that's maybe we can wait a little bit until it's sun up. Or we couldn't. There we go. We're fine. We don't have to wait. And once we reach around 5,000 meters, we'll start our gravity burn going north. Looks like daylight's coming. That is very pretty. Like a sunset going on and whatnot. Alright, we're getting up there. Might want to lower the speed or the thrust a little bit, because we don't really want to exceed around 200 meters per second until we leave the lower atmosphere. Save on our delta V for a little bit. Alright. And we're about at 5,000 meters, so we can start doing our burn in this direction. And... good enough. Well, let's... oh, there we go. And we're almost at 10,000 meters. We're getting there. Let's take a look. Where's our apoaps right now? Whoop. Our map's a little bit wonky right now. Unfortunately, it does not look like we're going straight north. Which means we might need to adjust it a bit. Whoop. There we go. How's that? It's slowly moving our point of aim a little bit. Alright, our liquid fuel is running out on this stage. And let's go this way. Yep, straight north is the way we want to go. Oh god, too far, too far, too far. And we're gonna run out just now. Whoops! I didn't think that one through. We might not be making it to the North Pole this time. In fact, I'm sure we won't. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We actually might make it to the North Pole at this rate. Oh god. Too fast, too fast. There we go. Full speed. And we'll burn up a little bit. We have a very light rocket now, so we might make it. Or at the very least, we'll do some science along the way. We're going to be making it into space, so we can do some science up there. In fact, we're in space right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow down the engine a lot, and we're just going to keep it on enough so that it's going to recharge our batteries while we do our observing mystery goo in space, which will fulfill our science that we need to do. We're going to transmit the datas. Make sure we still have our energies. It's going away, but, uh-oh. Not enough electrical charge. That's an issue. That's a big issue. Oh, does this rocket not give us electrical charge? Oh dear. I think that might be the case. Yep, we don't have SAS anymore. And we have, we can't slow down at all. So this is going to be a big issue. I'm going to save our fuel in case maybe when we start entering the atmosphere we'll start slowing down a bit. And maybe we'll stabilize. So let's speed up a bit. Ooh, well, that was unintended, but I suppose speeding up stops the rotation. That's just a little artifact of the time warp. Well, anyhow, let's see where we're gonna land. Maybe we can abuse this little time warp thing and see if we can get time warp. Oh shoot. Nope. Okay. Time warp abuse will not help us. I guess, you know, maybe we can save you. EVA. Oh god, you're burning. Yeah, we're not gonna oh my god. Well, roast Kerbin, anyone? Or Kerbal? Let's burn sideways as fast as we can and maybe we can bounce. I know that's a little glitch in this game. Bounce for your life, good sir, bounce for your life. Yep, slow down, slow down. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. So I think we're gonna have to change that rocket design. I'm sorry, Mr. Kerbal. And like I said, yeah. Let's go revert to launch. We're going to have to switch up our... Actually, no, we have to revert flight to the vehicle assembly building because we need to get a different engine on there, the one that actually produces electricity. That was a big derp up. Well, that and the fact that we completely missed our second stage. Here, we'll get the small engine on here. Alright. So here we want to put these engines down here. And we want to put these engines on another stage. There we go. So we'll launch this, we'll decouple, we'll launch that. Wait a second, where are these decouplers? Okay, good. And where is... Oh wait, there is no other decoupler. That's an issue. So let's go get another stack decoupler in here. There we go. Much less derpage this time. Alright. We will have a successful mission this time, I hope. North Pole Explorer 1 on its second maiden voyage. In other words, it's not maiden voyage. And let us launch in 3, 2... too late. We're going. Oh god. Slow time warp. I guess we don't need to be time warping right now. He's enjoying himself. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Turn to open. Nice interior. Alright. Our speed is increasing nicely. We're going to burn north a little bit. Hopefully. Is that going to be correct? No, apparently not. Or maybe we just haven't burned far enough north yet to influence our orbit. However, we could actually burn a little bit east because the rotation of the planet is going to get into the way. So a little bit northeast is probably the correct way to burn right now. Is that helping? A little bit. It's moving. Alright. That's what matters. And probably going to get into space with this one with the second stage, unlike the third stage last time. Might not even have to use the third stage. That would be something. Alright, let's start burning quite far. We'll do it at a 45-degree angle because we're pretty far up in the atmosphere now. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, there we go. We are going to the North Pole. Alright. Let's see, the orbit is going quite nicely. Not going to get into space quite yet. And out of engines, and that's really weird. I wonder why it did that again. I'm sure one of you is going to be pointing out my massive flaw in my design, but we're going to get to the North Pole irregardless this episode. Oh yeah. North Pole, not a problem. And we can start burning just straight north now. In fact, we can go almost at a 90-degree now. We can turn down our... Yeah, we can turn down the... Oh, you know. Oh, cool. It's neat how you can see the mountain peak lit up by the sun. Huh. Let's burn straight north at 90 degrees. We're going to definitely get into space, so that's good. We'll do ourselves some science in space. And we're probably going to want to go a little bit further than the North Pole because that's going to be... The atmosphere is going to slow us down a little bit. And maybe burning east wasn't such a good idea because now we're going to land in that area. So maybe we'll want to burn west a little bit. Or not at all because we're completely out of fuel. But we can still do our science. We're not going to transmit the data because, well, we're going to be out of energy if we do that. In fact, speaking of out of energy, there we go. Now let us fulfill our mission requirement by observing said mystery goo. Alright, we are going to keep the data. Because if we transmit it, we're going to be running out of energy. And then if we run out of energy, we're not going to be able to deploy our parachutes. Alright. And how far did we get? Not far enough by the looks of it. If I would have set my stages right, I'm sure we would have been able to make it. Anyhow, let's do a little time warp. Whee! Alright. Entering the atmosphere. Slow down. Let's get back into the regular view. Oh, he's enjoying himself. Look at that. Oh yeah, is what he's saying. Let's do a crew report. Nope, no science. We'll, whatever. We'll keep the data. Maybe we'll find some better data. We'll probably find some better data when we're in the ocean. So, in fact, we could do an EVA in the ocean. Oh my god. Let's slow down before these parachutes rip off. Alright. 3 parachutes should be more than enough to slow us down and save all the experiments. Alright, let's speed up a bit. They'll deploy at about 1,000 or 500 meters. And then we'll do an EVA. We'll take a surface sample, get some more science. Alright, and slow down. There we go. Speed up again. We're at a nice and slow 5.9 meters per second. So that should be slow enough for us to keep all of our good stuff. And slow down. There we go. For a nice, soft, and gentle landing. Then we're going to do ourselves an EVA. And there we go. Perfect. EVA. Let's let go. EVA report. Keep data. Take surface sample. Keep data. Can I get in my ship again? F grab. F board. Alright. Recover vessel. Let's see how much science we get from this. Probably a lot would be my guess. Yeah, 49 science. Very nice indeed. So, we actually managed to recover quite a lot of our parts, despite the fact that our entire second stage was completely useless because of the way that I set up my staging. Way to go, me. Alright, crew. Available. So, we got a lot of funds from that, too. Quite a few funds. Alright. And Jebediah Kerman lives to see another day with more reputation added. Alright, let's go to our thing. What else do we have? Rescue Kuroki Kerbal from orbit. That would be pretty fun to do. Anyhow, let's go to our science place and see what we can do with our science. We have 49 science. Like I said, I wanted to get the batteries and another Science Junior, which is more... Well, let's see what it says. It's another way to get science, apparently. The SC-9001 is a cutting-edge, self-contained laboratory. Have you ever wondered what happens to something in zero-G, or have you ever pondered what the true, meaningful questions, such as what would happen if I exposed this to the rigors of stellar radiation and an unforgiving vacuum? Okay, so that's pretty cool. We have another comms satellite, or comms array. So it looks like it takes less electrical charge per packet, I'm guessing. Well, that takes 10.1, or 10 electrical charge per packet, whereas this one actually takes more. 12.5 per packet. Maybe the packets are bigger, so it has packet size 2 MITS, whereas the packet size for this is 2 MITS. Actually, I don't know why you would ever use that then. Maybe it can travel longer distance. I don't know. Otherwise, we could get some little Stay Putnik, which is an unmanned vessel, which would, I don't know, maybe. Inline reaction wheel, we don't need that. We're good for now. Ah, that's the space tape that we need. And a larger fuel tank. For now, I think we're going to grab this. And here we go. That's what we really want, are the photovoltaic panels. And another rechargeable battery bank. Here we have a mobile processing lab. That's pretty cool. And some more science equipment. Awesome. Alright. I think that'll be it for this short episode. Thank you folks for watching. I will see you guys next time.